St. Patty's Day mani. So there is a ton of stuff going on here. So I started and did most of it, and I'm going to show you how I did it now. So I have, oh, by the way, hi, I'm Heather. I'm a ColorStreet stylist, and I am a nail addict. I use all kinds of strips, not just ColorStreet. And I do my nails a few times a week, and I film it for you. So if you like nail strips and endless chatter, I hope you will join us here and subscribe to the channel. And if you're returning, I love you. Thank you for coming back. All right, so I decided since it was the last one, I had to do it up big. And I did. So we have Queen of Green on these fingers. I did a shamrock in a darker green. It's really hard to see, but there is a little shamrock on my middle finger there. And I did that by doing some heart punch outs in my tiny heart punch. So I have little green heart punch outs that I made the leaves with, and then I just cut like a little tiny piece off the strip to make a stem with. So that was, this is probably the easiest part of what I've done here so far. So we've got, these two are just going to be Queen of Green, leave those alone because there's so much else going on in this. On this nail, I did the, like wavy cut strips that I've done before. I put Total Celt down as like an underlay. And then I have Morganite Delight and the Queen of Green cut in wavy strips. So I put that as an accent on the ring finger and then the thumb. I'm not super happy with it, but it is what it is. It'll be fine. So are you ready? Here's the thumb. So I made a little pot and some gold, and I put a rainbow over it. I was just going to do the rainbow, but then I was like, meh, can you have a pot of gold without can you have a rainbow without the pot of gold? I guess, but like it needs its pot of gold, right? I think the pot needs to be a little bit smaller. So on this finger, I'm going to try and make it smaller. This was kind of like the test dummy, and it didn't come out super great. But I think I've worked out like what I need to do to make this one better. So we'll go ahead and do the fancy things I did with the other nails on this hand now. And I saved my non-dominant hand for you guys, so it's gonna be a hot mess. Sorry. All right, let's do the little shamrock first, because that's pretty easy. So I have these cute little cutouts of hearts, and I think this is I don't know what green this is, honestly. It was I had two strips of it, so I just it was a darker green, so I said, okay, we'll try this. I should have done an even darker green, but it is what it is. So I just randomly placed the first one and then did the rest around them. So what I did is I put the pointy part of the heart into the middle, and then the bumps are facing out. So I took it this way here. Take that off the backing so you can see we've got the point going inward, the two little bumps going out, and then we will put it down kind of next to the other one. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. It's kind of hard to show and not have my hands in the way. But I'm just kind of basically putting all the points towards the middle and making them like a little round of hearts here. Really hard with my non-dominant hand. All right, so yeah, but this is actually the easiest thing that I did, believe it or not. I know. All right, and then our last one. So we have them kind of like, we've got our four little leaf sections sort of going around each other, and then I just took the part of the strip here and I cut out like a little bit, like a very thin strip kind of off the edge. That's too thin. Okay, no, need it a little thicker. So cut off a little strip. And it's actually coming away from the backing already, so that's awesome. Okay, so I just have like a thin strip of it, and we're gonna make a little stem out of that. So what I did is put it like kind of in between two of the 4 petals, and then, or 4 leaves, and then just kind of bring it like round it a little bit so it's not like just coming straight out, and then cut it off at the edge. Oh, no, it's not even in there. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. No, it doesn't want to stay. A little booger. This is so hard to do with my other hand. It was not easy to do with my right hand, but there we go. Okay, so there's another little clover. I don't know if you can see it. I hope you can see it. I hope it's coming across. But okay, then we will do our wavy nail here. So this I did just like I've done in the past in other manis. Used my wavy cut shears and cut thin little strips out of each. I'm wishing I did a darker gold because the Morganite Delight is not super dark, so it doesn't really show up a whole lot, but it's a little, like you can see it. So but so then see, I've got total Celt down, like kind of going from bottom to top, the dip bit of it, if you know what I'm talking about, like the glitter dip part. And then we're just gonna kind of randomly place our wavy bits like I've done before. So this is just kind of like a smash up here of all of the different things that I've done recently, a whole bunch of different ideas. I just decided to put them all in one mani. Why not, right? It's fun. And it is our last St. Patty's Day one, so I decided to go big or go home, right? All right, let's put some of our green in there. All right, I'll put one like right here. I love this like nail art style. Stacy did a mani with it where she did every finger, and I was like, wow. I don't know if I could do every finger. It's a lot to do every finger, but it looked so cool because it kind of gives you like a negative space thing going on. But like, it's just like very geometrical and cool looking. I like it a lot. I wish I could remember the person that I saw it on the first time. I just remember finding a nail fee with it, and or maybe it was a I have a bunch of screenshots of like the glue-on kind of nails that already have like a design on them. I have a bunch of screenshots of those saved to try and like do the design, but with ColorStreet, you know? Oh my God, speaking of that, as you can tell, my nails are short again. I could not. Oh crap. I just hit the screen by accident, so it turned my music off. Let's go to this one. I could not handle the glue on nail. It was making me batty. I couldn't do it. I know it doesn't take a lot to make me crazy, but I couldn't handle it. So, I took them off today. And my nails are really not too bad. I did it really super gentle and tried to like not damage them. What's the worst is my cuticles. All around my nails hurt from having the glue like kind of leak out onto the edges. Oh, it sucks. They hurt. They're very tender. So I've been like all day today I was putting like I have this stuff. It's a company called Green Goo, and they have like this healing salve I've been putting around. I put it around my cuticles a couple times today to try and make them a little bit better. All right, so we did those two. Those two were super easy. I think they're super cute, easy to do for a St. Patty's Day mani or anything really. I mean, like you could do any mani like that. You could do different kinds of flowers with this heart punch, make like little leaves out of it. So like you could do different colors and make like put the leaves maybe like more on top of each other to make it more like a flower. So like this is a good kind of hack to make a leaf out of, because I started out with this little guy here that I used before. I think during the fall, remember I did a whole nail that was just covered in leaves. I went to try and use it today and it won't punch. So I was like, crap, how am I going to make a leaf? Am I going to have to freehand a leaf? Like I can't freehand a leaf. I'm not that talented. Not by any means. And so I decided to use the heart punch, and it actually, I think it came out really cute. I wish you could see it better. I would be so much happier if you could see it better, but you know, it is what it is. All right, so we're done with the squiggles. We can kind of push those off. The hearts we're done with. We can push those off to the side, get them out of the way. Nope, we're not done with you, little guy. You get back over here. All right, so then what I had done, I have a strip in all of the different colors. I actually looked up a picture of like what order the colors were supposed to be in the rainbow. So I have all of these different strips that I cut out for the rainbow here. And then it had two different purples, the rainbow that I looked up, and I thought that was kind of weird. I didn't think there was two. It called one purple and one like indigo, but indigo to me is blue. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think of when I hear indigo, I think indigo is a blue. So I don't know. It had two different kind of purples, so I just kind of threw some random ones in there. So this purple is actually the one from the sub kit at New Year's time. And then this is that like tulip nail that they had a while back. It was like a hostess special or something they did a while back. So they were random purples that I had open, so that's what I grabbed. All right, we are gonna take this one. Did I forget to take the plastic off? Oh my gosh. All right. I think I'm going to still do the same size circle because I feel like that's what it needs to be. But I'm going to take it up a little bit so the bottom is flat. And I'm going to put it a little lower on the other thumb so that I can... So, honestly, I have no idea what size circle this is. It's my medium sized hole punch. I have this size, and then the next size up that I have is the one that I use for French tips. So I don't know what size this one is though. It would be nice if they like wrote it on there somewhere, but it's not. If it's on here, I don't see it. Do you guys see it? Here, I'll turn her over for you guys to look and see if you see it. Sometimes you guys see stuff. I'm like, really? How did you see that? I don't know. All right. So I cut out a little circle in black. I just kind of messed around until I got it to look like what I was trying to make it look like, at least. So it wasn't super scientific or anything. So I'm gonna put this little guy right in the middle here. Ah, he's a little cattywampus. Come on, you. Ah. Okay, there we go. Oh my goodness. This is like, it's definitely an exercise in patience doing nail art like this. All right, and then I just kind of took like a random bit of the black and like put them onto the side so that it like made it like a top. Does that make sense? I don't even know if that makes sense, but it's what I did. So like I took a little tiny piece. It's not at all scientific or like, I don't even know, reproducible, I guess would be the word, but it's how I did it. So I cut off just a little piece of the black, and then I took it, get back here, you little booger. Don't be running away from me. Okay. So then I took a little piece of the black and I put it like here. And I secured it down in the middle, and then I took my nippers and on the side, I like pulled it up and cut it, shortened it over here. So that it was just like a little tiny bit over. I don't know if you can see, it's so small, but it's a super tiny bit like over the edge. So that there's not like too much, because I don't want it, it's supposed to be little, you know? Okay. Ah! Almost dropped her. Okay. But like I felt like I needed more in the middle to keep it from like just coming off altogether. So I put more in the middle and then trimmed it on the edge. Okay, well, that's pushed down now, so it's gonna stay. All right, and then I took, this is a gold that I had. Again, I was just kind of trying to use up random bits. So this gold I had from the, also from the New Year's kit. So this was that strip that was cut up into 3 bits. So I just took 2 of the bits out. And used that to make my gold coins for my pot of gold. So I took my littler hole punch. I don't know if that's a very technical term, but whatever. And I punched out a bunch of little gold circles. I thought about using the Morganite Delight, but then once I saw how like see-through it was, I decided that would not be a good coin punch. So, you're stuck. So I just kind of punched out a few. I didn't do too many, because again, I'm trying to keep it lower so that I can get that full rainbow in there without it being squished like this one is. But let's see here. All right. So then we're going to take these and just kind of place them on top of the pot. So I did it like so that it would be kind of spilling over the edge a little bit. And then some of them I did, like I took them off of the backing. Come on, there we go. And then I cut them so that they would be like a partial coin and not a full coin. So we have it like, let me hold that a little better. Okay. So I cut it like in half and then just put the rounded part in there. Again, I want some of them to look like they're kind of coming out over the edge of it. Let me tell you, if you don't have a pair of pointy tweezers like this, you need some, because they come in very handy, especially if you like to do nail art with your strips. They're awesome. All right, let's put a full one in there now. I'm gonna put it like right in the middle, I think. I could put more like I did on this side, but I think I'm just gonna leave it like that because I want it to be smaller so that I can get my rainbow in there better. So I think we're gonna be done with those. All right, and then for the rainbow, I just kind of used, let's see, my hole punch. I did, like, I cut out a little bit like this. Do you see how we've got like a partial bit of the strip in there? And I cut it out. And then I came back and moved it up just a little bit. So then see, I've got like a little kind of strip of the strip of the strip. And then I took it and let's see, I want to put it from this side here, I think. Okay. And then I just went and like placed it down over the top of the gold. All right. That one came out better. I like that. Like as I was going, I got a little better at cutting them. So they looked a little better as I went. So hopefully this side will have like a much better design to it. So I'm gonna cut a little bit more out on this one and then go up again and make like just a little strip. Okay. And then we will put that right over top of the other purple. There we go. And then after I did the first two, I moved up a size in the hole punch. So with the blue strip, I'm going to use my bigger hole punch, the one that I use when I do French tips. And I'm going to take that one. So you can see I already cut it out of that side, and we're going to do the same thing. So I did like, I cut out a bit first, and then went back and cut out a tiny little strip of polish. There we go. And this one actually is a little too wide. Let's see, maybe I can trim it a little with my cuticle scissor thingies. I'll take a tiny bit off the top. Probably would have been a lot easier to just like do it in lines, but I wanted it to be curved, so it is what it is, right? I had to do it the hard way. Nope, this side's still a little too thick. I don't think I got enough off of it. These two, the strips that I'm using for the rainbow, I just pulled out, like, went into my 2Zs and my partial sets and found colors. I don't remember what these two are. I think this is Sleep Tight or maybe Greeking Out. Oh, it's too much. It's too wide. All right, let's see if we can salvage it here. Let's do this. All right, so we're gonna put it like this. Come on, you. All right. Don't want it to completely cover the purple. There, and then there. I couldn't find my cuticle trimmers for a second there. Okay. There. Okay, it still works. It's not going to be perfect because, like, this is this is not easy. But you know, it's close. That's what matters, right? That's, you can tell it's a rainbow. That's about all I care about. All right, so I think I need to take it a little less out here. And then when I go back in and do my thin, thin strip. Sometimes what I have to do is start to adjust it. Start to close it and then move the strip a little bit to get it exactly where I want it. Because sometimes if it's not, like, you move it and it moves before you start to close it. So if you close the thing down a little bit, but not all the way to cut it, like, you can kind of control the movement in there. All right. Okay, let's see if this one's a little better. Yeah. This one, I think, is Kilowatt. I'm pretty sure it's Kilowatt. Ugh. Again, it's not perfect, but it's fine. All right. Okay, so let's cut out a little bit here. Where are my other, there they are. sometimes my pointy tweezers don't have like enough grip on them to like really hold what I'm trying to do. Okay, so I'm going to close it a little bit again. Oh my Christ. Ah. Sorry, it's annoying me because it's not doing what I want. There we go. Let's try it this way. There we go. That's better. Oh my gosh. Why is this one giving me such a hard time when the others did not? This one is a Incoco strip, this yellow. There we go. Okay. So on the thumbs too, I did the total Celt down. So like where I was gonna do the most nail art, I used total Celt down as like a underlay. So that way, like there wasn't like a full strip underneath kind of competing with whatever I put on top, if that makes sense. So I used that glitter dip as an underlay, and then I felt like that way it made the nail art kind of the star. And on my thumbs, I put it sideways so that my whole thumb was covered in glitter, versus the way I did it on my ring fingers. I put the dip end at my cuticle line, so it had more glitter at the bottom, less glitter at the top. But on the thumbs, I turned the thumb strip sideways so that I was putting just the glitter bit of the strip on my nail. So like I turned it so then you had just this part, and I put that on my thumbnail that way. Yeah, it's a good thing that I did a lot of this before coming on, because we're already at 30 minutes and I did most of the mani before I even started the video. So if I had tried to do all of this, it would have been like a 2-hour video, I think, because I've been working on this for a while. And I also wanted to like try out like how is it gonna work, because I didn't play around and experiment beforehand. I just started doing it and said, okay, we'll see what happens, The orange is Mean Tangarine, I believe. Yeah, I had a 2Z of Mean Tangarine. I have a hot mess on my desk right now. I have so many things out. It's insane. All different punches and all of the partial bits that I resealed. I usually put all of the sets that I use in my title, but I'm not going to for this because there's just too many. I may try to get them in the description section, but like I said, some of them I don't know the names of because they were partials that were just like in my drawer. I don't know what they were. come over this way. There. Okay. All right, we're almost done. I mean, it's a little better than this rainbow, I think, but it's, again, it's not perfect. But it's cute. You can tell what it is, I think. That's really all that matters, you know? You can tell it was a rainbow and a pot of gold. I think, anyways. If I didn't tell you what it was, I think you would know what I was doing. Doesn't help that my hands shake when I'm doing this kind of stuff. Like when I'm trying so hard to be like super precise and still, and my hands are like, oh, you want to be still? No. We're gonna shake, rattle, and roll. Okay. Come on. Oh, Jesus H. Christ. Can you tell I'm about done? I started out, I was like, oh, this is cute, this is fun, and now I'm like, okay, I'm over it. Let's be done already. Let's be done with this manicure already. Ah. Okay. And then my red is Beijing Beauty. I guess I do know most of the stuff that I have down because a lot of it was twosies. It's just the ones that were in the January subscription box. I'm not 100% sure of what they are. The names of them I don't remember. I'll have to go and look them up before I post this, and I'll like put it in the description. I'll put, you know, like rainbow colors and things like that, so you know what part of it was. Not that anybody's gonna want to recreate this after freaking watching me struggle with it, but just in case, I'll put it in there for you. I like this rainbow better than this one. I think it came out a little bit neater, but yeah, it's cute, I think. Oh, and the pot is StarFall. So StarFall, the gold from the January sub box, the purple from the January sub box. I believe the light purple is Read My Tulips, and then Greeking Out, Kilowatt, Mean Tangarine, and Beijing Beauty. All right, we're done. Yay! All right, this is the last. I was saving Queen of Green for my last mani because I love Queen of Green. I think it's a beautiful green. So there we go. That is the last St. Patty's Day mani for 2023. I hope you guys like it. And I'm gonna leave it, I hope, until like the beginning of next week, and then we will start doing something other than green. As much as I love Queen of Green, I'm done with the green. So we will do some other things. I got some more Dashing Diva strips. I got some awesome Incoco Japan strips. These beautiful yellow and a floral overlay. Oh my God, they're both just amazeballs. I can't wait for you guys to see them. So we have some fun stuff coming up. So here we go. That's this one. All right. I hope you guys liked it, and I will see you on the next one. Love you. Bye. Hey ladies. So I changed my mani up after I did it last night. I decided I did not like the thumbs with the pot of gold. I took some nail fees so you could see it this morning, and I just changed it up. So I wanted to do like another quick little video to actually show it to you. So I added some Polka.com to the plain nails because I thought they needed something. I added some more stripes to this nail with the darker green that I used for the clovers. And then I changed the thumb to Evergreen Queen with the darker green clover on it. And I did bigger hearts, so it was a bigger clover on the thumb. I think I really like it so much better. The pot of gold was just, ugh, I didn't like it. It looked horrible, and the rainbow was all messy. It just wasn't good. So I decided to change it. So here it is. I'm going to take nail fees of this too, and I'm going to put it in at the end here. But I wanted to show you what it looked like after I changed it up. All right. I'll see you guys later. Bye.